That's a new feature. Okay, so it's recording. All right, so first and foremost, I just want to touch on something really quick that I wanted to put a post out there, but I kind of shared with the leaders. You guys, if a distributor out there is going live and doing a video, I want everybody to be cognizant of the fact that, number one, if you hop on their live video while it's going live, all your friends see that you're on that live video, and then your friends might hop on, and then their friends might hop on. So it's tapping into your market, number one. Number two, there's a lot of people that are sharing posts from other distributors. Now, here's the thing. I'm basically talking about, I'm just going to say it how it is. I'm basically talking about Christina Watts. She's been giving away like lots of money and stuff. Let's be honest. She's basically giving it away to probably potential people. She's not going to give money away to distributors. But a lot of people, even on my team, are sharing her videos. That means all of your friends are going to see that. And then all of your friends are probably going to start following her because she's giving away money and we're not. That's not duplicatable. We cannot go out and just give away a bunch of money and hope that our team gets built that way. So just be cognizant of that as we're kind of looking at people's live videos. For me personally, if I see somebody that I love, say like Susan Wade, say she's going live and it's something that I really feel is going to be good, I'm going to wait and watch it until after it's done going live. I'm not going to hop on now because then everybody else is going to see Danielle hopped on, whatever. I just want to put that out there real quick before I kind of get going with boot camp. Okay, so hang on. Anyone have any questions about that? All right. Go ahead and mute yourself, or you don't have to. I really don't care. You can kind of be open. Collapse. Trying to collapse it, but okay, there we go. All right, so guys, I'm going to do a screen share. Now, here's the thing. I'm just going to kind of walk you through this and share a couple things here and there. Stop me at any time that you have questions. I can't see in the chat box because I'm going to be on screen share. So if you have anything, just unmute yourself and ask away. All right, can you see? You guys good? Okay, yes? All right, so this is boot camp. Here's the thing. Any distributor that wants to join this, so Jess Salva wants to join this. She wants her new distributors to be a part of this and get this training, whatever. Jess has to complete this training before she has anybody else on her team join it, new distributor-wise, okay? Any distributor on my team right now, if you want your new distributors that are going to be signing up to do this, or even honestly within the last month or two, if somebody new signed up, I don't care if they do it. I want you to do it. And here's why. This is not going to be a conversation piece back and forth. Nobody's commenting on anything in this page, okay? Anytime somebody has a question, they're to go to their sponsor, all right? So the biggest thing with this and how it's set up is that there's 4 days. On each day, there are 4 tasks. So day 1, 4 tasks. Day 2, 4 tasks. Okay, you get the point. So in order for them to get out of boot camp, they need to, number 1, complete all 4 days. Number 2, get 4 loyal customers. That's a big deal, okay? And I was kind of hesitant with doing it that way, but I've tested it out with 2 distributors and it's gone really well. The girl that I just signed up on Monday, she didn't even have Facebook. She started a Facebook account on Thursday. She is done boot camp as of tonight, and she has her 4 loyal customers in a week, less than a week. That's awesome. And she didn't even have Facebook, you guys. That's crazy. That's awesome. So for me, and I'm getting feedback from her on like, okay, what do you think about this? Or was that good? Or what did you think here? But it was my responsibility as her sponsor to touch base with her every day. Hey, did you complete day 1? Awesome. Hey, did you complete day 2? So we kind of touched base on that. Now, she did not complete it in 4 days. It took her a little bit longer, and that's fine. I don't care. But they also know that they, are going to be added into the new groups, our team pages, once all of that's completed. Okay. So here is kind of how it starts. This is the pinned post. So it's just basically welcoming them. So it kind of explains it. I introduce myself a little bit. This group is for you. The best way to ensure that you're, basically do the training. Instructions, follow the numbered post. So I have it set up as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay. And then once you have gotten your 4 customers, you will be added to our incredible team page, Diamond Dynasty, and then Diamond Dreams. Okay. Now, for me, I will also be adding people to the personal results page once they're ready to be added to that. I will ask them about it. Other leaders may have their own team page and they want to ask them if they want to be added to that too. But I don't want people to get overwhelmed. That is my number one reason for doing this. I feel like there's too many group pages. I feel like there's too many group chats. And I kind of feel like a hypocrite saying that because, I'm like in charge of a lot of them. So I understand that when I start group chats and stuff like that, there's a purpose for it. But I also feel that we have to be careful with how many group pages and how many group chats and all these things. I feel like one of the group pages that kind of died off was the Newbie to Ruby page. So stuff like that, just be cognizant of the pages that you're adding new distributors to. I feel like once they complete this, usually it's probably going to be hopefully a week to 2 weeks. I'd be happy with that. That means they've gotten their 4 customers, and that means they've completed boot camp in 2 weeks. I'd be very happy with that. And then they get added to the team pages. And by that point, they're probably ready to hit the ground running. They're probably ready to be in those team pages and be a part of everything. So there's the welcome thing. Just a side note, for every single person that does want to join this, you can just search this. It's not a private group or anything. You can search this and be added to it. So Bootcamp for Team Janiszewski, search it. I'm going to get a notification that you want to be in it. I'll accept it, knowing that you're going to be doing the bootcamp yourself before adding people. All right, so day 1. And I'm not going to go through this like detailed. I'm just going to kind of touch on, this and that. All right, day 1. So they do the IRS. Now, I'm very detailed here. Okay. So you're officially a new It Works distributor. Congrats. So I'm very wordy about it because I want them to understand each task and exactly what they need to do and why. Okay. So basically the IRS, day 1, task 2 is to start the training. So most of the time I'm to blame too. I always do this. I'm like, okay, go do the It Works training. We don't really break it up for them. We just say, go do it. Have fun. Good luck. Let me know when you're done. That's usually what I do. So this way I have 4 days and I can break up the training into certain parts for them. So for this time, on the first day, they're just going to do these specific parts right here. Okay. And then the task 3. So remember there's 4 for each day. Learn the lingo. So basically stuff like this. Okay. Nothing crazy. That's and for us, that's kind of second nature because we've been in for a while. Well, think about the day that we started. We didn't know what the heck a LC was. We didn't know what PBV. Think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? We didn't know any of that. So we also have an app. Download the app. Task 4, make your first post on Facebook. Okay. That's a big one. Do you want somebody signing up and making a post that first day? Heck yeah, we do. Do people always? No. There's people that I've even signed up that I stress it so much and they don't even do it for a week or 2 weeks. So then what I did was I said there are sample posts in the comments. So I remember I started a post in Newbie to Rubies a while ago of what's your first post? Share your first post. So I just took some from there that were really good just to give them an idea of a good first post. If you have one that you want to add, I'm more than welcome to have any leader share examples in the posts. I don't have to be the only one doing it. All right, any questions so far on day one? Okay. Don't mind this stuff. I'm going to come back to that. Where's day two? Day two. Okay, so task one is compliance. So they're going to, it says, take out your notebook and pen so you can take notes. Watch these 7 videos. So they're going back into the training. Task 2 are It Works products. Maybe you were a loyal customer before you joined, blah, 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 blah. Now, here's the thing. This is why I want you to go through and do the training, because I want you to know exactly what this stuff is in here, so that when people come to you with questions, your new distributors are not coming to me. They're going to be going to you because you're their sponsor. So you can find videos under here, our top 5 products. Now, honestly, I feel like that could change at any moment. I think, our top 5 products are changing all the time. So I put our top pack, and then, okay, task 3. Why does that keep popping up? All right, task 3, events, calls, Zooms, staying connected. Hi, you're on a Zoom right now. Wouldn't you like your new distributor to be on a Zoom with all of you? Absolutely. So this kind of just sets it up, tells them a little bit about it, tells them where to find the events, how to download Zoom. Okay, so this is a lot of stuff that you yourself, honestly, is probably going to save you a heck of a lot of time, because you're going to want these people to be on the Zoom, and then you're like, oh, they don't even know what Zoom is. Okay. Task 4, first 4 loyal customers. So basically, it tells them about, start thinking about those 10 to 20 people that you know that you would help support, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that would like to support you. Sorry. All right, so that's basically it for day 2. Questions on day 2? My computer's gonna die. I might have to go up when it gets here a little bit. All right, day 3. It opens up a new window because it's so long, sorry. Okay, first thing, how do we make money? So how many times do we get asked, how do we make money? All the time. Now, obviously they can go see the simplified compensation plan. They could go see the compensation plan in your eSuites. That's shared right there. So hopefully this is taking more, what am I trying to say? Stress off of you, more jobs off of you by having them complete this. But I also don't want this to be a, heck yeah, see you later, good luck with it. I want you to hold their hand while they're in boot camp. I want you to help them through boot camp. I don't want you to expect this to just like do it for you and kind of give you an easy out. So the 4 ways of making money are very clear and explained right there. Task 2 is your monthly auto shipment. It explains why the auto shipment's important. It explains how to be commission qualified. It explains all the stuff about your auto shipment. Again, this is why I want you guys to go through this, to make sure you yourselves are doing these things. All right, task 3, posting daily. One huge and very common mistakes people make is being vague. Hey, I'm so excited. I have 5 spots to join my team. People are thinking, what team? What is this even about? We assume too much. We assume people know too much about us, basically. So that kind of goes into that a little bit. All right, I'm not going to get too wordy and talk about each task, but all right, task 4 is read tips on loyal customers. So there's just 7 tips on basically getting loyal customers. Don't be afraid to talk to them about signing up right away. How to get them into eSuites, stuff like that. So I think, what's the last thing? I think at some point I said see below. So I said see below for specific posts. Okay, so I just took my specific posts that I did and made them very personal. Okay, this is where I was like getting pet food and dog food at the pet store, and I basically made a post about it. Okay, so this is me sharing my adventure, sharing my journey, sharing the products while working it into my life. Okay? Questions on day 3? All right. I'm at 6%, so I have to run up and get my charger real quick. So think of a question. As we're going through this, I'm going to do a couple more things, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. So I want you guys to think of questions or maybe ways to make it better or something like that. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay. All right, going to day 4. All right, day 4. All right, who are you going to call if there's a problem? So it basically talks about finding a support ticket or creating a support ticket, calling customer service, stuff like that. Task 2 is the last of the videos for the It Works training, the It Works You training, whatever, Training Academy. Task 3, time to get added to our team page. So talks about a little bit about the team pages, how we celebrate promotions, new teammates, big announcements, calls that we have. We help people answer questions, whatever. And then I say, let your sponsor know that you have completed the training and that you have also completed getting 4 loyal customers. Okay. So you guys, I feel like with my new distributor, I feel like I've talked to her every single day. Like the first day I got her started, I talked to her about this and shared, this is what I just started. I don't know if you'd be interested in doing something like this. Would you kind of like to be my guinea pig? She was like, I'm all on board. I want to, learn everything that I can. And we kind of have just checked in on a daily basis. So I actually did a Zoom, or FaceTime. I think we just FaceTimed the first day. I do not have a lot of people that live near me that I sign up. I sign up a lot of people that live somewhere in the United States. So I have to make it work. So FaceTime, Zooms, phone calls, whatever you have to do it. But don't let that be an excuse why you don't talk to the person every day. You know what I mean? Make it work for you. And then the last task, you know what? I put day 4. It should be task 4. Now what? So you finished your training. Now what? So what I have them doing is a blitzing challenge just to help them get out there, have conversations with people, and get out of their comfort zone. So I'll show you that in a little bit, but think about if you guys had this when you first started. Do you feel that you probably would have maybe started off a little bit stronger? Do you feel that you maybe would have started off a little bit more knowledgeable? Stuff like that. Think about if you had this training when you first started, what it would do for you, and then what it could do for your potentials. Or your new distributors, I should say. So, like I said, on day 4, they have the blitzing challenge. So in there, I say, go to files, and you will find the blitzing challenge, and that's where it is. And they can just kind of go through that. So when they complete day 4, they can do that. They don't have to. I don't care. But honestly, ask them, are you working on your blitzing challenge? Are you going through that? How's that going? Ask them. Hold them accountable. They're not going to do it if, Obviously, they're going to be uncomfortable about doing it because it's very out of their comfort zone. But knowing that you're there to kind of talk to them and help them through it will be helpful. So anything on day 4 in the blitzing challenge? I have 2 more things to go over and then we'll be done. Good? Okay. So I added, so day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and then I added a couple more things because I've saved some really good posts that I feel that new distributors need to see, that either I've saved from other people and reworded or whatever it may be. So how to get more followers on social media. Here's the thing. When I first started, I was very comfortable with my warm market and I never really wanted to get out of that. But you hit a point in your business where you can only talk to your friends and family for so long, and then you got to extend your network a little bit more, and you've got to kind of have to get out of your comfort zone and tap into your cold market. How do you tap into your cold market? What do you have to do? So these are some ways, and you guys can all learn from this too. Hence why I want everybody doing this before they have their new distributors do this. So it talks about posting pictures and doing like hashtags, timing your post, putting them at a certain point of the day or whatever. Hashtags, what was number 1 about? Being personal, unique, using, more about you in your life, not just like advertisements. Following others. So this is about this. It does Instagram and Facebook, goes kind of back and forth. Doing contests, fixing your biography on Instagram, answering questions in captions, using good images and not blurry ones. Like that's kind of, I feel like that would be pretty common sense, but trust me guys, there's people out there that they need to be told this stuff. Interacting with others. So liking, commenting, being personal, sharing that with people. Do not follow other distributors unless your team, obviously, just because obviously that's more Instagram than it is on Facebook. Okay, so that's one thing extra that I have for them to go through. And then the other thing extra is making new friends. Okay, how do we make new friends? So I just kind of did a little blurb. I hate it when it does that. How to find new distributors and loyal customers. So it kind of gives a little blurb. And then I said this. I just joined a group and posted a picture of Parker and myself, and this is what I said with it. So I wrote something, whatever. I just wrote something personal to try to, get engaged with people and have a conversation with them, get feedback, meet new people, whatever it may be. Okay. That is boot camp. What are your thoughts? I want pros and cons. So I'm going to stop the share. So if you have, I'm going to open the chat now. So if you have anything specific that you want to, write or type or whatever, you can say it. You can type it. What are you guys thinking?
I think the fact that it's broken down is going to be way less overwhelming, and people are going to be way more apt to maybe complete their training.
Yes, I like that too.
I like that there's no commenting back and forth on the page and that you have to go to your sponsor, because sometimes I feel like the other pages, there's just so much going on and it can be overwhelming. So I like that this is, you got a question, this is who you go to.
Good. Yep. Awesome then.
Do you only have that one It Works app that you want them to download?
I think I mentioned the pay. In the pay section, I think I mentioned to download the pay app. I think. I'm not 100% positive. But usually, I think I talk about Wired, and then the Wrap app, maybe. I got to go through it and check. I'm not sure. But I do think I talked about the pay during the pay one. So, but again, as you guys are going through it, especially you guys that have been in for a while and you guys know it and you guys are good, take notes and be like, you know what? She actually only had me download that one app. Let me talk to her and let's figure out a way to work in how she could have added this app, or you know what I mean? You guys, you know what I mean? We're kind of all in this together. So I've got the base of it. So if you see anything as you guys are going through it, then definitely, write stuff down and let me know.
Okay.
Anything else? Pros or cons? I'm good with constructive criticism. Let me know what you guys are thinking.
Quick question, because I haven't seen it yet, but are the days in order?
They're not in order, and I was thinking of putting them like in order, like just editing so they were, but I feel like every now and again it's just gonna be, we're gonna edit something and then we're gonna have to put it all back in order again. So I'm like, you know what, it's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, they'll figure it out. So, and there's only, so day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, Instagram friends, and then making friends or something. So there's only 6 posts. I'm not going to keep adding a bunch of stuff in there. So 6 posts, and then people, because I even thought that too, putting it in an order, and then I'm like, somebody's going to comment on one of them and it's going to mess it up, and then I'm going to get anxiety, and I'm like, I'm not worrying about it because somebody will comment. And honestly, all I'm going to do if somebody comments is I'm going to go message them and say, please follow up with your sponsor, and then I'm just going to go delete their comment so that people don't think you can comment. It's mentioned in there, but not everybody reads everything. So, but all right.
Okay.
So now here's another thing is think about how you can use this to benefit you to market it towards your new distributors. My God, we just have this huge boot camp that just got put together for our team, or I helped put together. I don't care what you say. Say whatever you want, but let people know that we have an incredible boot camp training now that lays it all out for you, where you can basically hit the ground running and you'll have all the support you need. So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Anyone have any questions before we wrap it up? Okay. So I have a task for everybody since we have a good 30 minutes. I want everybody that's on right now to make a list of 20 people that you're going to message in hopes that we have BOGO free box of wraps with the business builder kit. So make a list of 20 people that you can message about the extra box of wraps that we hopefully get. Does that sound good? All right. You guys are quiet. All right. Anybody have any questions, or are you guys good for the night?
Good.
All right. Don't forget to be on the call. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait, but I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for hopping on, guys.
All right. Bye.